Hey everybody, this is Rebecca. I am an extraterrestrial contactee, a psychic medium, and a galactic channeler. I also channel the angelics, elementals, dragons, so on and so forth. And if you are following me, you will see that that is pretty much what I solely post on my TikTok page. However, my guides have been pushing through a whole bunch of different messages about current events that are going on the planet right now in regards to open contact and ascension. And so I have come on here to talk about it. And so the thing that we're going to talk about tonight is these drones that we're seeing in New Jersey and New York. What are they? Who are they? Etc., etc. So first and foremost, this is not an alien invasion. And the most important message that all of the beings and collectives that I bring through is that there is nothing to fear. There is never anything to fear. You are a divine being of love and light, and you're the one that determines what happens in your reality, what things may cause you harm or discomfort. And so if you align yourself with this vibration of love, then this is the place that you're going to operate from. And these are the things that you're going to attract. I am usually so apprehensive to post these kinds of videos where it's just me and I'm not channeling a message. Partially because I have to take responsibility for the things that I post on social media. Whereas when I'm channeling a being, I don't really have to take responsibility for the message. They're responsible for the message. I'm simply the channel. So let's get down to it. The drones that you're seeing over New York and New Jersey, and then of course across the United States and Canada, I know that there have been sightings there as well, and in other countries as well. These are human engineered drones, and we're calling them drones, but they are partially, their technology that was used to create these drones is partial reverse engineering from extraterrestrial craft. But what I have seen and how I feel into this energy is that the level of sophistication as far as these drones that we're seeing reported in the news are concerned, the level of sophistication is very, very low compared to true extraterrestrial craft. So I don't even think that Homeland Security has a clear understanding of what these are. And that's because this kind of information is above their pay grade. It's as simple as that. So they don't have any answers. And when I tune into that organization, I feel a lot of confusion. So even at the highest levels of government that we are aware of, there is confusion. And that's by design. We are meant to be made fearful and confused by the presence of these drones. I do also see that the decision to sort of release these drones at the time that they have, at present time, is truly in response to legitimate increased extraterrestrial craft activity on our planet. And this is part of the first phase of the open contact rollout plan, sanctioned and organized by the Galactic Federation of Worlds, who I also channel. There's lots of different channeled messages on my TikTok account with those channeled messages. And so this was a perfect opportunity because the public is seeing this increase in legitimate extraterrestrial craft, but not in swarms the way that these man-made, human-engineered drones have been put out to the public. That can be super scary for someone who doesn't have any concept of what is actually going on in our galactic community. So the main purpose is to create fear and confusion. When we are in fear, we can't think for ourselves because we are simply focused on our fear. And this is a tactic which has been used over and over again by the deep state, by the powers that be, to keep us as far away from our light as possible. Because when we are in our light, we are powerful. We are a force to be reckoned with. So if you guys have any questions, any specific things that you want me to answer, to channel through, please leave your questions in the comments. I also just want to say that the source of this information is not only the galactic collectives and other galactic beings that I channel directly, but I also work in the Akashic Records. And so I can go into the Akashic Records and tune into specific events, people, organizations in the United States. And so I have also done that. The thing about energy is that energy doesn't lie. And the way that I look at how I experience energy and how we are meant to experience energy, how we're designed to experience energy, is that it really is our first language. And I have just learned over time to speak energy very well, very fluently. And so when I go in and I experience the energy, I understand what it means. So this is not based on my opinion. This is not based on any particular outcome that I want to see, or any agenda that I have other than the ascension of humanity. It is strictly based on the energy that is available to all of us to tune into. And if you go back to some of my more recent channeled messages from the Galactics, the messages are consistently use your discernment to determine what is actually going on instead of trusting someone else. That's my news source. I don't watch the news. I do see things on social media, but I go straight to the source as far as, wanting to verify information that's coming out to the public. And the source is you. You have the answers within you. You have access to that energy, that information, the Akashic Records, all of it. So I strongly encourage you to sit with what is going on and feel into what resonates with you here, not here, because here is where we can get really tripped up. Here is when we start thinking our way into a belief or a decision rather than feeling our way into it. I love each and every one of you so much, and it's all starting, guys. Happy Ascension.